So, happy protest, everyone. Here we have intrepid journalist Anna Arutunyan. Anna, smile.
Hi, and I'm going to be commenting on the situation here, because right there in front of us, if you can see, we've got the
new troops
who have new coats, according to Natalia.
Who are very handsome and young, and that's why Anna's excited.
Those new coats remind me of 1905, the year of the first revolution before 1917. Now, do those coats remind you of that, or am I missing something?
I think you sound insane.
I'm just going to estimate that it's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
There's a girl with a beautiful pink balloon over there. I would like to film her some more, but I'm afraid of scaring her.
Right, we don't want to scare anybody because the helicopter up above us is scaring
It's watching. The helicopter up above us sees all. On that note.
That's a lot of people, about maybe 30, 40,000.
And there's a little boy in a Superman costume. Hello!
Say hello.
Alright, sorry, I had to film the little boy.
Unfortunately, I am still personally very skeptical about what this march is going to achieve.
They don't achieve anything, these marches, but they show people, they let people vent their anger.
Exactly. Now, the anger that we're seeing is, one sign said, "Down with the Samozvanyets." Samozvanyets is a self-named czar. It's like a fake czar. So they're still essentially, there's some articulation going on of what they are protesting against. But the problem is, ironically, the authorities, by allowing this march to happen, are basically saying, okay, so it happened, now what? We still don't have an organized opposition that can actually do something, that actually has lobbying leverage in Russia's parliament, and that is going to continue being a problem. My daughter is 5, and I sometimes have to explain to her what I'm doing. She's no longer a baby. She actually thinks about this stuff. She asks me, "Mommy, why are you going to a protest rally?" I have to explain what a protest rally is. The last time I had to explain why people were coming out into the streets, I told her it's because people think that Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, stole their vote. Now, the funny thing is that vote in Russian is voice. And the way I said this in Russian, it sounded like he stole their voices, and she got really scared. So I had to explain to her that, no, honey, it's not like that. A vote is a piece of paper that you put in a ballot box when you're voting for the president of a country. Stuff like that, it just really makes you think about, places all of this in context. And I think this is why this anti-adoption bill has really struck a chord and has really upset society.
I really like this poster, Anna. It shows government bureaucrats giving thumbs down to poor children in the arena, and of course, when the gladiators, they get the thumbs down, that means that...
That is a really scary poster.
That's a really scary poster, and it's a death sentence to certain children that it highlights.
What's really unsettling here, what people are really protesting, is that this adoption bill is being used as a geopolitical tool to get back at the United States, which passed the anti-Magnitsky law against corrupt Russian bureaucrats.
Certain corrupt Russian bureaucrats, not even like all of them, but like a handful, basically.
Right. And this
if 60 people
really
constitutes a handful.
Vladimir Putin was asked at least like 7 or 8 questions about this anti-adoption bill. Each time he spoke about the anti-Magnitsky law, which tells us that that's what he's really thinking about as he signs this bill.
Of course, as I was saying before I came here, my son pitched a huge fit because mommy was going to work on the weekend again and to cover this protest. And of course, he's a year and a half this week, and it just made me think that, well, obviously children don't care. They don't care about politics. They don't care about issues of international geopolitical interests, and they don't care about the egos of heads of state. What children care about are their immediate needs. That's what makes children fragile, and as one protester here put it, sacred. This is Natalia Antonova.
This is Natalia Antonova.
No, wait, I meant me. I'm Natalia. Okay, fine. This is Anna Arutunyan.
And this is Natalia Antonova.
And these are our 3 teacups.
These are our 3 teacups, and we are the ladies of Russia.
This was the weekly rant.
This was the weekly rant.
On this cold afternoon in Moscow.
During the March Against Scoundrels.
The March Against Scoundrels, which is the protest against the law that bans American adoptions of Russian orphans.
And we were happy to be here with you today talking about the situation
we might be able to carry just one more, but at that point our resources like